Hello, everyone. Welcome back to A Cup of Conversation with me, Nidra Simmons. I am playing music in the background. I do not own the rights to the music. I am just playing it because I want to hear some music. But I wanted to come on and talk about a few things. So I'm going to go ahead and read the scriptures that I have in the Bible first, and then I'm going to come back and conversate because I have to put my glasses on to see this. So here we go. All right, the first one I want to read is Isaiah 40:29 through 31. And it says, He gives strength to the weary and increase the power of the weak. 30 even youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those whose hope is in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles and will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. And the other one I was going to read to you is from Proverbs 16:3. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. That last one that I just read, which was Proverbs 16:3, I typed into the computer what is the verse of the day. So that one was the verse of the day that came out of the Bible. So if I haven't already said, welcome back to A Cup of Conversation with Nidra Simmons. I have some water today instead of something hot. But I just wanted to talk about how good and how awesome God is. Because we can go through things in life, and at that moment when you're going through stuff, you're thinking, oh wow, I ain't gonna never get past this. This hurts so bad. I just don't understand why. But they who keep God first and trust in the Lord, and He will renew their strength. He will give them hope, and He will give, when I'm saying He, God, Mother, Father, will give us the peace that passes all understanding if we ask for it. So what I was saying, I went through something in my life, and I thought at that moment that it was hard. And I wondered to myself, will I ever get over this? And the answer is yes, you will. I did. But I was thinking about the things that you have to go through, the in between before you get to the end. The process in between required, in my case, me to spend some time with me. It required me to heal myself because I was damaged, and there was a lot of things that I had went through that at the time I couldn't explain why. I just know what I was feeling, so I would come up with my best solution to why I would go through that, and then by me coming up with a solution, I can get through it. Now, not to say that everything I went through was right, but it worked for me at that time. So I always took the time to look back at me to see what it is that I needed. What was it that I was not doing right? What was it that I was missing? And it was me loving me. But the point that I wanted to share was there was a moment in my recent past where I was confronted with a situation. In the past, when I was confronted with this situation, I got upset and I would react mentally, inwardly. I wouldn't do anything physical, but I will go through a state of anger. I would go through all of the emotions. I would still work and perform because that's what I do. I work. I don't show my emotions to everybody, but that doesn't escape the fact that I was feeling it. So I want to give a shout out to one of my friends who lives in this area, who went on and made a post not too long ago about being able to feel it, or, it's okay to feel. So her post inspired me, and I want to give a shout out to all of those who go out there and share their emotional experiences with the public, because little do they know or not, it helps people. And people can go through situations knowing that they're not by themselves in these situations. And people can go through things knowing that there's other people out there that had went through something so they can talk about it. So shout out to you. And I also want to go back to what I was saying. I was presented with a situation in the past, and the way that I handled the situation was I would go through a series of emotions. Still, on the outside, I'm working and doing my thing, but in my mind, I'm just thinking and things are just running through. But I was presented again with the same opportunity. And at this point, I felt nothing. I felt peace. I felt love. I felt joy. All of the anger and things that was in there in the past that used to run through my body was not there anymore. I felt peace. And I just wanted to say this to you all out there, that if you put your trust in God and believe in Him and put your hope in Him or in Mother, Father, the universe, you will receive that peace that passes all understanding. So don't think that things are impossible. Don't think that a situation of emotions or feelings that's on a negative level is going to be forever. It won't. You have to go through those emotions, recognize these emotions, receive it for that moment, accept it for that moment, so that it can pass you by and you can go through the next chapter of your life. So I just want to say, stay strong, stay positive, stay focused, and know that God is on your side. And if you don't give up on yourself or give up on God, He won't give up on you, and you should never give up on you. So just know that there is a rainbow. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. And I saw a rainbow yesterday. It was so beautiful. But just understand that times might be rough for a moment, but this too shall pass. And you will receive the blessing and the peace that passes all understanding. Peace is a wonderful gift. Do not sleep on peace. And if you can maintain peace in your life, you're going to appreciate it, because it's just it's wonderful. So to all of those out there that have the need to always have to have the last word, or always have to stir up commotion because you want to be heard in a loud way, you don't need to. You can still be heard and be quiet, or you can still be heard at a normal level. You don't need to make a scene just to be heard. Silence is bliss. So until next time, peace. Love you. Love yourself. God loves you. I love you. You continue to love you. Have a blessed day.